scrub, but I'm in transition. This is my elementary school.
And it still fits.
Everything that I wore as a kid was like enormous. Yes, good morning, Tanny. Bulldogs represent. And I hear that there was some kind of like I don't know, like top 100 schools. And my elementary school beat out the other elementary school in my town.
How are you?
So we're gonna get the ladies going in here. Good morning. So we've got. Okay. Do we have 2? So that'll make it super easy.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Awesome. Hi.
The North Fork ladies haven't come in yet.
Oh, so they may come in.
We're from Lucia's Angels.
Okay, great. So basically, introduce yourself.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Quarty from Lucia's Angels.
Congratulations on the
Thank you.
incoming award
Right.
at the Pink Pearl Gala.
Thank you.
So we didn't know if there was going to be 4. If there's going to be
I
4,
think there is.
okay. So we'll basically have one person from Lucia's Angels do like the pre-interview off the air, but on live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were hoping you would go on air to talk about Lucia's Angels and about the award.
Okay.
And then the same thing with the Network Breast Health Coalition.
All right.
But Deb, this is Deb Bucci. She will
I'll be
take care of
interviewing
you
you.
guys. And you guys are live now. So
Okay.
if you know whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And I will see you at the event. I'll be photographing for the Independent.
And what's your name?
Gianna Volpe.
Gianna.
And so I do.
There's also
the morning spot at
one more
WPPB,
announcement for the
Monday to
Duncan
Friday
Inn.
now.
This Friday is the last
Raspberry
Friday
Soul
for
Spa.
Fireside Fridays. So what you get
We would
is
love-
a
I would
5%
love for you
discount
guys
at
to come
Duncan
in
Inn.
sometime
And then you
this-
also get
this
2
upcoming week.
complimentary
So
glasses of
let
wine
Jen
at
know
the
or
Sherwood
however you
House
wanna do it, or
from 12
just
to 8,
get in
and
touch
that
with me. Let me
is
know.
this
Yes, right?
Friday.
Let me know.
Oh,
Let's
call
put time next week to
1-631
have you guys come in there.
722-4024.
All right.
All right. Yes. Oh, follow me.
And then there was one. Anything you guys want to talk about? Yeah. So my second time on the radio. Let's see how it goes. It's fun for you guys to see how I progress. Yeah, let's see. I think there's more people here. Let me bring you to where the action is. Hi, Paula. Hey, Paula, what's up? Shout out to the Giving Room. Best juices on the North Fork.
Steve's gonna go
Hi, guys.
live. So this is Susie, Roden.
Hi, how are you? Thank you.
So if you don't mind, we have to split it up.
Sure.
So this pre-interview period, if you don't mind sitting with Deb and telling the people a little bit about Lucia's Angels
Okay.
and just about the program. You just sit here. Would you like some coffee already?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
All right.
I turned off my phone.
And then, yes, and good luck.
Thanks.
Hi, how are you? Hi, Gianna.
Bye, good luck.
So,
It's gonna be great.
thanks. So you are the co-founder. You can say hi to everyone on Facebook.
Oh.
So you
Hi.
are the co-founder and president of Lucia's
Vice President.
Vice President, excuse me, of Lucia's Angels.
Yes.
So, tell me about Lucia's Angels. What's the story behind it?
Okay, so our friend Lucia passed away from breast cancer. She was actually Stacy Quarty, the president of Lucia's Angels, best friend. And when she was dying, all of her friends gathered around her and took such great care of her. So her husband could, with their 2 little kids, go home and try to keep sort of a normal life.
Yeah.
And Lucia's wish was that when other people were going through this, that they also had this support. So we started Lucia's Angels. And originally it was just for women with stage 4 breast cancer. And now it is for women with gynecological and breast cancers
Wow.
who were diagnosed stage 4, who need a lot of help. But the beauty is that those women are now living very long, fulfilling lives.
Because of the work that you guys do.
Not because of the work we do, but because of the medical progress.
Good. How are you?
We are, our goal is just to offer them hope and help.
Yeah.
And this is Stacy Quarty.
Stacy.
Hi. Facebook. She's the president of Lucia's Angels, and she was Lucia's best friend.
That's awesome. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry to hear about your loss, but
Oh, thanks.
she must be an incredible, strong, courageous woman.
Well, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was to,
Yeah.
to have a foundation founded for her
Yes.
to keep her legacy alive and what she,
Yes. Yeah, she was a
and to
very
help other people that are affected just like her. I think that's amazing.
yeah.
And I think you guys are amazing
Thanks.
for doing that as well and putting time into it.
Yes. And I give a lot of credit to Stacy. I'm a breast cancer survivor, so it's sort of a natural fit. Stacy is not, so she just does it out of the kindness of her heart. I mean, I'm kind too, but I always think those women who haven't gone through it and rise to help others are pretty amazing.
Yeah. So what kind of assistance do you give? I know you give emotional and financial assistance. What kind of things, like how do people apply or how can get involved?
Okay, so the criteria basically is to be stage 4 breast and ovarian cancer living on the North and South Forks of Long Island. So it's just not Southampton, it's the towns of Riverhead and South Hold, East Hampton, Southampton, and Shelter Island.
Okay.
And
Yeah, the whole East End.
do you want to say what kind of help?
Well, we provide help and funding for all kinds of things. We find that Lucia's Angels, I don't know if you know, supports late stage breast, ovarian, cervical, and uterine. Did you go over this?
We went
already?
over that.
And their needs are quite different. Oh, I'm noticing a weird animal outside. Okay. Their needs are quite different than patients going through treatment. Because sometimes they are very sick, they cannot work. So we pay for a lot of things like heating bills, rent, health insurance premiums. We pay for eyeglasses. We've been paying for dental.
I saw you did also exercising things such as yoga and meditation as well, which I thought that was really cool.
Right. We try to help the women, spiritually, physically, and mentally. Cancer doesn't just affect your body. It affects your whole self.
And everyone around you too.
Right, exactly. So what we try to do is to have these women continue to live full, wonderful, loving lives. And if we can make it just a little bit easier, and especially do it in Lucia's name, it's pretty incredible.
Right. Do you guys have any support groups?
We have support groups.
Yeah. When are they?
They meet once a week in Hampton Bays.
Once a week, Hampton Bays.
Right. We have an oncological social worker, Ida O'Brien, who's, is a fabulous resource. And she also does a lot of counseling just over the phone and also for families.
And for the support groups, families can attend as well?
No, it's just the women.
Just the women?
Right.
Okay. Just women for the support groups. That's awesome.
This is a taping or a pre.
Right.
Let me see what else questions I have here. So you guys are having, you're being the honoraries of the North Fork Breast Health Coalition's
Correct.
5th annual Pink Pearl Gala.
Yep.
And Stacy, you're receiving an award.
Well,
Or
Lucia's Angels
Lucia's
is
Angels?
receiving an award, which I think is our whole board. It's me, it's Susie, it's Christine, it's Maura. Okay.
So I'm Stacy, I don't know if you want to.
Now am I leaving?
You could stay for
Oh, no, but I'll go there.
Yeah. What? We'll put those on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be going on in a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm just checking time. Making sure.
He gives you a little.
Yeah, he gives me a little sign. So if I ever peek over there, I'm just
Yeah.
seeing if he's telling me to wrap up.
Gotcha. Now, is your name Dev or Deb?
Devin, yeah.
Oh, my daughter's name is Devin.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
How does she spell it?
Devon.
Owen? I'm I-N.
Uh-huh.
Are you guys Irish?
No, I just like the name.
Yeah.
Actually, my grandmother was English.
Oh, yes, it's an English name as well. Yeah.
So
I think
Came
the
from
Owen is English and then the I-N is
yeah, she worked in a town in Devon in England, so we kind of named it after her in a way.
Oh, isn't there another one like Devonshire?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Let me just go over Stacy Quarty.
That's right.
Co-founder,
Yep.
president, all around amazing woman.
Yeah, right. She said, all around amazing woman. Yes. Flip your necklace. There you go.
All right, I have this there, and then we'll just make sure that you talk in.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce will get us ready. So, where are you from? Where do you live?
I live in Southampton, but grew up in the tri-state area, but have been in Southampton for almost 30 years.
And that's where you met Lucia?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, we met through mutual friends, and she used to run this poker group. And once a month we would meet at somebody's house, and it was always somebody else's house, and everyone bring food, and then we all just put in $20 and we play poker and we eat and we talk, and it was a really great, diverse group of women from all over the community. We had like a woman that was a hairdresser, and then a woman that worked at the liquor store, and then other people that were real estate, and one woman owned a limo company, and
she's a real girl's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's great that she's still
so
bringing women together.
Yeah. Well, all of these women have become some of my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And when she was sick, we all got together and kind of surrounded her with everything that she gave to us, and we gave it right back to her because she was such a giving person.
Yeah.
So I mean, she and her family needed a lot of help because she was very sick, and she was always the one that was taking care of everyone else. So it was really our turn to step up and help take care of her and her kids. She had 2 young kids at the time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What year was it? Lucia's Angels founded?
2000, was it 6?
Yeah, we never can remember.
I know. So over a decade.
Yep.
And don't forget to monitor back up when you put your headphones on. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll
monitor back up.
That's you got it. So you guys have been doing
that's so small.
It is really small, and I always find myself like my face in the camera, and then when I rewatch it, I'm like, oh, you got to stop doing that. But that's awesome. You guys have been going for over a decade.
Yeah,
doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing.
Was it
it's still going strong?
2009 is when we got our 501c3. Maybe it was 2000. Yeah, 2006 is when she died.
So we did it right after she died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the fundraiser of our first fundraiser was actually a month after she died.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then
that's really brave. Like, just,
It was quick.
Oh, I feel like passing for anybody, it's just such a blur.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. It just shows how much love and support that her family had, that people could get it together a month after her passing.
Yeah.
And do something for her.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
We had a good friend who was a massage therapist, and she won an award for community service. And I think, what was it?
That was Cindy Grant. $500. That was our seed money.
And she said, I want to give this to you and Stacy. Do something.
What was her name?
Cindy Grant.
Shout out Cindy Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your donation to start such a beautiful organization that has a really good cause behind it.
Yeah, so with that money, we started our first fundraiser, and that was remember the movie screening at the Children's Museum?
Oh, we're going to be on in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off. But
no worries.
We'll continue once we get on.
Excuse me a moment. Gain is up on both of those? Good. Yeah, just block that thing. And the same thing with you. You got to pull it to you a little bit.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Co-founder, co-president, or president?
Just
vice president.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to double check. I can't.
You can't hear anything. Is it not on?
Can't hear anything.
Okay, now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Newbies. Slide mic over.
That is not your Gianna Volpe report, brought to you in part by Racing Gift by the Duncan Inn in Jamesport, by Village Overhead Door.
What's up, guys? It's Deb Bucci here. I'm taking over the Gianna Volpe report. I'm here with Stacy Quarty of Lucia's Angels, and we're here to talk about the 5th annual Pink Pearl Gala, which they are going to be recognized and celebrated. So here I'm with Stacy Quarty, who is the co-founder and president.
Good morning.
So, good morning. You must be so excited to be in recognition of your foundation.
Well, it's really nice for them to honor Lucia's Angels and the work that we do. It's not just me. I mean, we have a board and we have an army of volunteers that are so dedicated, we wouldn't get anything done without them.
That's awesome. So how did this happen? How did you guys get involved with this gala? Were you approached or?
Well, I got an email a couple weeks back from Melanie asking if Lucia's Angels would like to be honored for the Pink Pearl Gala. We had been to the gala before to honor our friend Mary Ellen Pietro for the Shelter Island 5K that she did every year. And we had been to the gala, and it was a really lovely event, very fancy, and a great dinner, and a great party. So, I knew what was involved, and I thought it was a great thing, and it gets Lucia's Angels word out there. I mean, now we have a lot of people that know who we are, thank goodness. Our struggles in the beginning when we first formed this foundation was making sure people knew who we were, and there were a lot of people that needed our help, but they just didn't know we were there. So this is another avenue for us to kind of get our name out there so people know we support late-stage breast, ovarian, cervical, and uterine patients on the east end of Long Island from, Manorville to Montauk and the North Fork as well, and Shelter Island, of course.
That's awesome. So what was this journey personally like for you from the beginning? I know it's, a lot of up and down, a lot of emotions.
Well,
how did you handle it?
Start from the very beginning. Lucia and I were best friends, and we were pregnant with our second babies together. We were due just 10 days apart. And after the babies were born, we were breastfeeding, and she felt a lump in her chest. And it was already quite big, and she thought it was a blocked milk duct at first. But it wasn't painful. I said, well, you better get that checked out. And she got it checked out within the week. And she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. It was a very aggressive, fast-growing cancer. And she went through about 1.5 years of treatment, back and forth, and had a mastectomy, lost her hair, it grew back, went through treatment again, but she didn't quite make it. And she was a wonderful person, very giving of herself. She was always the caretaker and the planner, and she had so many close friends, including myself, of course.
Right.
So when she was really, really sick and she had 2 small children, we surrounded her and her family with love and care. And we had a schedule of who was going to be with her in the hospital 24/7, because it's a really difficult thing,
It seems as if Lucia's Angels started while she was still alive.
Right. I mean,
And
unbeknownst to us.
organically and just, with love and gratitude for who she was as a person. I think it really started from you guys being
Right.
friends. That was the beginning.
Yeah.
You just didn't
So
know.
we were there with her through everything and right to the very end. And we had discovered a lot of things about ourselves and our community. And there were a lot of support systems in place, like at the time it was the South Fork Breast Health Coalition, which is now our Coalition for Women's Cancers. By the way, Susie is president of that, and I'm vice president of the Coalition for Women's Cancers. Susie is vice president of Lucia's Angels, and I'm the president.
It's a little flip-flop.
Yeah. But at the time, that South Fork Breast Health Coalition supported patients like newly diagnosed and helped through treatment. And they also encouraged education about, detecting lumps and things. But there really wasn't a lot of help specifically for late stage cancer patients. And that's when they really do need a lot of help, and not just financial, but also emotional help.
Right. And their families as well.
Right.
we were saying a little bit off air how Lucia's Angels does a lot of things from emotional to financial assistance, such as anywhere between yoga classes to help paying rent, help getting eyeglasses.
Yeah, we found a new thing is dental we've been paying for, which is unusual because, well, it's not covered by insurance companies. But we have found that our stage 4 ladies are living a lot longer, which is a wonderful thing because it used to be, it used to be stage 4 was, when Lucia was diagnosed stage 4, it's a death sentence. There's no way around it. But these days, women are living much longer. We have a couple of ladies that 10 years plus stage 4. But there are things health problems that arise from that, like from being on chemo for so long, it makes your teeth rot.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so that's why dental has been a thing that has come up for us. It's an always changing thing.
What kind of events and besides the North Fork Breast Health Coalition Pink Pearl Gala, what other events do you have that people can maybe look out for to get involved with, to donate?
Oh, well, we have a lot of things going on. Our next big event is going to be May 16th at the Southampton Social Club. It's called our annual Reconstructed Bra Auction, which benefits Lucia's Angels and our sister organization, the Coalition for Women's Cancers at Stony Brook Southampton Hospital. And this is our most fun event. I mean, Susie and I have a great time with it. Everyone has a great time with it. We have 10 local girls modeling bras live on the runway to music. And we have...
It's like Victoria's Secret.
Well, kind of.
But better.
Yeah. We have 20 artists. So each girl wears 2 bras down the runway. And
are they local artists?
They are local artists. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And local girls. And we always get new girls and new artists every year to participate in the show. And we have 5 escorts, men, mostly doctors from the hospital. Dr. Brady, I've got to shout out to him. Yeah, he's involved every year. And he always comes up with the wildest costumes. He likes to match his outfit to the theme of the bra. And he loves to dance.
What's this year's theme?
There is no theme. It's just the annual bra auction, but each bra itself has its own theme. So, and we have a wonderful DJ that
Wear Your Story.
Yeah, that comes every year, who picks the music to go with the theme of each bra. And his wife actually passed from breast cancer. She was one of the first people that Lucia's Angels helped, besides Lucia.
Wow. How many people would you say on the east end of Long Island are with stage 4 breast cancer?
Well, that is a hard question. I'm not good with numbers. Maybe Susie wants to step in here and give me a number.
This year we've helped probably about 20 women.
They've helped about 20 women so far this year on the North Fork, which is
the North
and South.
Excuse me,
Right.
North and South Fork.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we also lose a few every year. But hopefully it'll be less.
Do you
and
help
less.
with funeral services?
Yes, we do. Yep. We have a certain amount we'll pay for each person per year. And that varies really depending on need.
Mm-hmm.
But we have recently just paid for a couple of funerals.
Okay. So to reiterate, Friday, April 5th, 2019, from 6 to 10 p.m. at Eastwind in Wading River will be the 5th annual Pink Pearl Gala, hosted by North Fork Breast Health Coalition and in recognition of Lucia's Angels. They're going to have a cocktail reception.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have a seated dinner. They're going to have DJ Phil. Are you guys going to have a raffle?
I think
Yes.
there is a raffle.
There is a raffle.
Yeah.
Nice. So
This is one of the events that we're going to that we're not actually involved in all aspects of. So we kind of just
going with the flow, having
Yep.
fun, which is what it's all about at the end of the day, is to celebrate and to commence and
right.
support. So, let's see.
Anyway, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a nice event. I just have to find a new pink outfit. I'm struggling with that.
You can wear, this looks nice.
Well, actually, you should see what the ladies wear to this event. It is a gala.
Oh,
So
okay.
there are gowns, there are fancy cocktail dresses. There's a lot of sequins going on.
Oh, nice. A lot of girly things going on.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's all about the pink. So I do have several pink outfits, but I always feel like I need something new. So
Just making sure everyone can see us. Sorry.
well, these microphones, the headphones don't look so good. My hair.
Right. They can't see it when we're on the radio, but so what was this journey like for you? What is this journey right now like for you? Where do you see Lucia's Angels going in the next 5 years?
Well, I mean, it's constantly growing in unexpected ways that we never thought would happen. Like, for instance, just last year, all 5 of our board members have become certified to be end-of-life doulas. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
But it is, it's something like a birthing doula, but we assist people and, patients and their families through end of life and trying to make it as smooth and graceful and dignified and peaceful as possible, because, that is the most stressful time.
All right. So this is Stacy Quarty, and we are 1390 WRIV, the Gianna Volpe Report, and we will be back, your hometown station. All right, cool. Wow, that was awesome.
Very good.
Thank you.
Oh, no worries. Okay. You want to sit down?
No, so is that it?
Yes. Do you, Susan, Ruffini, they should be here soon.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And Melanie
Right.
McEvoy?
McEvoy.
McEvoy.
Yeah.
McEvoy.
Mhm.
Okay. Gotta make sure I get that right before I get on here.
Okay.
McEvoy.
All right. So they're going to do the last half hour and we're free to go?
Yes. Is there anything
Okay.
last minute you maybe want to say to Facebook Live?
Oh, Facebook Live. Well, I'm sorry my hair didn't look so good with the headphones on.
Her face looks made up for it.
Yes.
Say something about that if women need our help.
Oh, yes, absolutely. If anyone in the community needs the help of Lucia's Angels for stage 4 breast, ovarian, cervical, or uterine cancers on the east end of Long Island, please give our office a call at 631-204-9331, or you can shoot me an email, Stacy at luciasangels.org. That's STACY at LUCIASANGELS.org. And you can check out our website as well to see what kind of services we offer and a little bit more information about our programs.
Awesome. Before they come, Susie, do you want to sit down and talk a little bit more?
No, I think we covered it.
Got everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
And especially the ends that how people know how to contact us.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, nice
All right.
meeting you,
Yeah, it
Deb.
was great to meet you too.
Really.
Thank you for stopping in. and
Okay. No
have a
worries.
fun time.
And
All right.
do you have a card so we can call you about our bra show?
I
Oh, by the way,
have
Gianna
one in
said
my
she wants to
car.
interview us. She's taking over Bonnie's
Okay.
in Southampton
Oh,
next week.
okay. And Devin, you're staying here?
it's in the works. I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen to the 8 a.m. slot. Bruce, it'd be really cool if you'd hire me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna write down my information. I have my cards in my car. So I'll just write
That's
it
like
down.
I have cards, but who knows where they are.
Yeah, I printed them last Thursday because we had a North Fork Now networking event. So I made them up really quick.
Okay, maybe I have time to go home and go to a boxing class. No, you're going to my house. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Well,
I'll do
it in the
boxing tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I have to go to Susie tonight. I haven't been in a while.
Okay, so that's my
Suki.
name and then my email is in
Okay.
there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
All right. Nice
Yeah.
meeting you, Devin.
Yeah, thank you
yeah,
for
thank
coming
you so
in
much.
and sharing your story.
No worries.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
Take care and thank you.
you're welcome.
How do you do the stairs every single day and not lose your breath? She gets a workout.
Yeah, just like hold my breath and then like try to regain it once I get up the
Yeah.
stairs. Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Melanie.
Melanie.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Devin.
Hi, Devin.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to be interviewing
Oh, I
today.
like your hair. It's pink flowers. That's so pretty. They went all out.
So we're on Facebook Live right now, and I'm going to hello.
Hello.
And
Yeah.
thank you for honoring us.
Yes, thank you. Absolutely. We're really delighted.
Yes.
And it's like, it's our honor.
Well,
It really is.
that was
Yeah. So.
Great women coming together.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You are very pink.
I decided I had to go pink.
Yeah, of course you do.
Go
And
pink
some
girl.
pearls.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, good.
yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you next week.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
It's
too.
gonna be
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah. We've got a little fan club, I think, coming.
Yeah,
So-
we have, I guess, 4 tables, right? Right. So far, but
amazing.
we need to see the rest of the guest list because I sent out a bunch of invitations, but I don't know who. has
Okay, so I'm gonna update that later today and I'll
Okay.
send that.
Okay,
So-
sounds good.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
My sweet I love it. Is it? Oh my gosh, it is. Wow.
Hey, well, Devin does a great job, so.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Did you already?
Yes.
We're done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
been on the air already and.
Okay. I thought it was 8:30.
Well, it originally was 8:30.
It yeah, for two first slot is 8, second slot is 8:30.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
So
Okay.
yeah, you guys are in the second slot.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's just me.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you ladies for
Okay.
coming.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Hope you like it.
We'll see you next
Okay,
week.
sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right. Yeah.
See you next
Fabulous. Thank you.
Is there anywhere we can see your outfit?
If somebody
That you
has,
chose? You choose?
Well, I didn't choose it yet. I didn't buy it yet.
Oh.
Didn't?
No.
I want to see you all dolled up.
All right. Well,
Yes.
if I get a chance, I will
Send it to
yeah.
Gianna.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great. Okay. 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 All right.
You know what, I'll give you an email
Yeah.
and I'll see you then. We have,
No, yeah.
we have 2 beautiful women who just happen to be stage 4 breast cancer survivors, and they're going to introduce Stacy and myself. So that's we want to.
Right. Yeah.
They're 2 inspiring
Right.
young women.
We have a lot of breast cancer survivors and thrivers coming that night. So there's gonna be a lot.
A lot of tears, but a lot of happiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Exactly.
Thank you. And
It's
these
a
ladies do a
great
fabulous job. We've been lucky enough to be at the gala a couple of times.
Yeah.
Bento, Mary Ellen.
Yep. Right.
And it's a great party.
Yeah. And what's nice is we all come together once a year at the Sag Harbor. I'm sorry, the Shelter Island.
Yes, right. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. For the 5K there.
Yeah.
That's Mary Ellen. So,
Yeah. And I'm spending the night at East End and having a massage the next day.
Oh, I'm
So good for
so
me.
happy. Good.
Yeah, that's great.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
I want to give certificates.
Oh, I just need to mention one thing. So this event is on my husband's birthday. Yeah, and so I asked him about it first before I
Yeah,
confirmed
that's
with you.
right. That's right.
And last night he said to me, "Is this really a gala going on?" He was fishing around, thought maybe I was planning a surprise party.
Surprise!
Whoops.
And I said, "No, honey, it's not a surprise party. You can Google it. You can see it's a real thing."
Is it a big birthday?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Maybe you all could yell surprise.
Yeah. I will do a little shout out when I say something. So anyway.
Yeah.
But on
Okay.
Facebook, Jamie, this is not your surprise party.
Surprise.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Terrific.
Thank
All right, have fun.
Yeah.
All right, bye guys.
Bye,
Thank you so
Dad.
much.
Okay.
And we're back. Put this here. Make sure I'm making comments. Whoa. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry. Apologies. I did think it was 8:30. So.
Oh no, you're perfectly fine.
Great.
You're right on time.
Okay.
Yes, you can have a
Sit
seat.
here.
Yeah. We're gonna be on air in a few minutes, so we
Okay.
have some time
Okay.
to just maybe go over anything you would want to talk about while we're on air. And then we're also on Facebook Live, so
Okay.
we got a few things going. And then we have our YouTube Live over here. If anybody
Right.
from Facebook wants to watch the YouTube or vice
Okay.
versa.
All right. We are live everywhere.
So you are Melanie
I'm Melanie McEvoy Zahaski.
McEvoy. You are the event
I am actually the gala chair.
chair.
This is kind of, I came up with the concept of doing this event
Wow.
for our
Mastermind.
coalition. I'm a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and my first diagnosis was in 2010. And the North Fork Breast Health Coalition was there for me in a big
Wow.
way. They
Wow.
they gave me grants. They gave a grant. I participated in their services. They do. We offer free for breast cancer patients and survivors and thrivers. Yoga, meditation, massage therapy, reflexology, and support group. Off and on.
What days are your support group? We were talking about before the Lucia's Angel support group.
Yes.
Are you guys affiliated or is this a different?
We're separate. Our support group isn't active at the moment.
Okay.
We've some years it's very active and some years it's not. So right now it's really not that active. We try to funnel people into their support group.
Okay. Is it almost a good thing that it's not inactive right now?
I
It means
think that
it's
people
not-
find their own communities. They
Okay.
find their own support. And that's something we also really encourage.
Mhm.
We do, at our yoga and meditation, that's almost a quasi support group in its own way, because a lot of the women that are there are obviously going through treatment or they've gone through treatment. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of exchanging of information.
Yeah.
It's a little more organic.
Yeah, and when you do group activities with people,
Mhm.
it's like a psychological thing that you get mentally closer when
You
you're
connect.
doing an activity.
Yeah. You
Wow.
absolutely connect
And
on
I
a
feel like
deeper level.
I feel like something like yoga where you're meditating and it's all spiritual.
Right.
You can't help but really look around and be like, wow, these people
We're
are
all
my-
going through something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we actually just
Practicing for
had
the same
a
reason.
really amazing a new event service that we put together called Day of Self-Care. We did it for the first time this year. It was a couple weeks ago, and we did it in conjunction with Blue Sage Day Spa. So shout out to Charlene
Yeah,
with Blue
in
Sage. It
Manitowoc.
was amazing. We had about 15 women come, all in various levels of stages of treatment. And it was 4 hours, and we each had different services done in the private rooms, but then we all came back together. We did a group meditation.
That's beautiful.
It was super, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to do that once a year.
Wow.
And that's actually in part because of the fundraising we've been able to do, in part because of the gala and other aspects.
Mhm. What are some other fundraising events that maybe people could look out for?
Sure.
in the
We
coming
have,
months?
in addition to our gala, which is held in either March or April every year, we do a big 5K walk at Tanger Outlets. It's the 4th Sunday of September every year.
So you can look out fourth Sunday in September.
Right.
Tanger Outlet. There's going to be a breast cancer walk.
Right.
We'll make sure to get that information out once it gets closer. So
Yep.
We'll
This will be
remind
our
you.
21st year doing the walk.
21 years. So you started in what, 1996?
Sure.
7? Maybe
Right
I
around
shouldn't be
there.
bringing up math on air.
Yeah, no, our founder, Ann Cotton DeGrosse, and her husband Antonio DeGrosse, founded us 21 years ago. They are, Ann is still very, she comes to our gala every year. She's still very much part of the coalition. And I'm just very grateful that they started this, because to me, it's just been a huge community of people and
Right.
women that I've gotten to be a part of.
Yeah.
So kind of back to my involvement, after I was diagnosed and I went through my first round of treatments and surgeries and whatnot. And I recovered fully fine for 8 years. I went up to, then the chair was Pearl Felinda's, which is why our gala is Pink Pearl Gala. Pearl passed away a few years ago, right before we did our first gala. So we decided to name it after her.
That's beautiful.
So I said, I really want to get back. I want to get involved. And she said, well, why don't you join our board?
Mhm.
So I did,
Mhm.
in 2012. And,
Wow.
And here I am. So,
Putting all the events together, mastermind behind the gala.
yes.
Which, what goes into planning a huge event like this?
Well, it was interesting when I first kind of came up with the idea. I really did some research around if there were other breast cancer specific organizations or even healthcare organizations that did a gala type event on the North Fork, and I couldn't find anything. There was nothing. So I thought, okay, this is an opportunity. We can be it.
Yeah.
We are going to be the big gala of the season. So I don't know if we're there yet, but I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of what we've been able to do. Every year we raise between $50,000 and $60,000.
Just at the gala?
Yep, in one night.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And we're an all volunteer organization. So our only overhead is our office where we do our services, and our service providers. So we still have a pretty decent sized budget, but we don't have any paid staff at all.
Volunteer.
We're very much a working board.
And a lot of the people on the board are survivors or were somehow
it's about
affected.
Half and half. Yeah, there's about half of the board members have had breast cancer, and the other half have been touched and affected by breast cancer, I should say. So with the gala, what we're able to do is all the board members are part of the gala committee, but we are able to really expand that group of people and invite members of the community to be a part of it. So this year we actually have our largest committee ever. We've got a lot of breast cancer survivors that we've helped over the years that decided they wanted to give back and became part of the committee.
Wow.
And it's going to be a great night. We're really honored to be able to recognize Lucia's Angels.
And people can still call and reserve.
Tickets are still on sale. I don't turn away money. I don't turn away anybody.
Yeah.
So
Never turn away money.
Yeah.
And if you do, give it to me. Send me in that direction. Is there anything that you guys need, maybe from viewers or from Gianna Volpe Report? Is there anything donation-wise or anything people in the community could do to help?
I mean, I think, we are always struggling with people say they don't know us.
Okay.
They don't know the North Fork Breast Health Coalition exists. And I think it's one of the things that you don't really find out about us until you have to. So that's part of it. But really, we want to do everything we can to get the word out that we're here. We've been here for 2 decades. We are growing and expanding our services. We're being able to offer more services in addition to increasing our grant funding. We give money. If you are a breast cancer patient on the North Fork, if you live on the North Fork, or if your doctors are on the North Fork, and that's the Riverhead and the North Fork area primarily, please apply for a grant. We give it $1,000.
Wow.
And you can do that. You can use that for whatever you'd like.
And can people who need to get checked, maybe they don't have cancer, but say they need to get screened for stuff and they don't have health insurance, is there help that they can get for you?
There are other resources that we can certainly direct them towards.
So you can still get some support.
Exactly.
No matter what stage.
Right. So yeah, if you are
sorry, I got
kind
of jumpy. Let's see. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can we're gonna be on soon. Let me just make sure to
Back on your Gianna Volpe Report with Bucci, brought to you in part by
McEvoy Zuhaski.
by Duncan Inn, by Village Overhead Door in Southport, by York Lead South, by
I thought we were on.
I knew we were doing pre-show. What's up, everybody? It's Girl Deb here with the Gianna Volpe Report. I'm sitting with Melanie McEvoy Zuhaski from the North Fork Breast Health Coalition, and we are talking about the 5th annual Pink Pearl Gala, which is going to be held Friday, April 5th, 2019, from 6 to 10 p.m. at East Wind in Wading River. So, hello, Melanie. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning.
So you are the event chair for the gala. Do you want to talk about any challenges that there were putting together an event this big?
Oh, sure. I mean, this is our 5th year. So, of doing the gala. I am the vice president of the board of the North Fork Breast Health Coalition, and the gala chair. This was a concept that I came up with probably 6 or 7 years ago. It took us a couple of years to really get it going and do our first one. I think the entire board can agree. They kind of held their breath and waited to see what would happen. I, in my gut, knew that it would be successful, and it was. And now it's in our 5th year. It's grown. We've expanded our gala committee every year. We invite members of the community to be a part of it. It's a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's at this point, it's actually a little more mechanical because we've been doing it for so long.
Kind of roughed out the edges a little bit.
Exactly. Everyone knows what we need to do. My board is amazing. Everybody, it's 100% participation from our board. From securing raffles for our baskets that we have at the event, to selling tickets, getting sponsorships, even to we get a lot of in-kind donations. Our photographer, Stephen Schreiber, shout out to you. Our all of our florists, the flowers that we get for the gala, every gala has nice flowers. They're all donated. We have 5 or 6 florists all over the North Fork and Riverhead that donate arrangements for us. So everything is donated. DJ Phil is our DJ, and he donates his time. So it's a great evening. It's very inspiring. I can't say that there aren't tears, but there's a lot of laughs and dancing. There's a lot of dancing and fun, and it's really a great night, especially for the survivors and thrivers that are attending.
Now, you were saying you're a 2nd round survivor.
I am a 2-time breast cancer survivor. I was first diagnosed in 2010. I had a mastectomy, and luckily they caught it early. But so I didn't have to have additional treatment other than I take a pill every day, which is.
And you got involved with the North Fork Breast Health Coalition because you got aid from them.
Exactly. I reached out to the coalition, and actually a friend put me in touch with Ann Cotton DeGrasse, who was the founder and at that time the president of the coalition, and said, we can help you. We'd like to give you a grant. Come, we have yoga, we have meditation, we have massage. Please partake in our services. They're all free. And I felt loved, embraced, and supported immediately with the involvement of the coalition on that level. And so after I had recovered and kind of gotten my steam back, I really decided I wanted to get more involved and give back. And I just started doing things, and they invited me to join the board, which I've been a member of since 2012.
And then we also were talking about how you are the mastermind behind the gala.
It was the concept I came up with in my day job. My other hat is I actually run a fundraising event planning business. So I do this for a living. And I work with a variety of nonprofits, primarily in New York City. So I wanted to bring my experience and know-how and capabilities to the coalition and start to raise some good money. I really wanted us to kind of just keep expanding our services and do more.
Keep on. And you say that at the gala, which again is going to be April 5th from 6 to 10 at Eastwind, you raise about $50,000 to $60,000 at this one event, which is absolutely incredible. That you have so many people coming out donating money, and it's for a great cause that really affects so many people. So many people.
Yeah. And
so many women.
What's great about it is that all the money we raise, it stays local. We give it right back. So it goes right back into the community. We have very low overhead. We're all volunteer organization. We're very much a working board. So all the dollars that we raise, we try to put right back into the community with our services and programs and grants.
And other than the gala, you have some other events coming up in the 4th Sunday of September.
Yep, the 4th Sunday of September every year for the last 21 years. This will be our 22nd year. No, this will be our 21st year. Yep. We hold a 5K walk at Tanger Outlets. We get about 300 to 400 people that come out for that. And Tanger's been a longtime partner of ours since the very beginning. of the coalition's founding.
Are we going to see them at the gala?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Shout out Tanger. How many people can you say are coming to the event?
We should have about 200.
200 people.
Yeah, we
And
get between 200 and 250.
that's awesome. And
Mhm.
tickets are still available.
Tickets are available. You can go to our website, northforkbreasthealth.org, and click on the link. It'll take you right to the ticket page, and they'll be on sale up until I think next Thursday. So please.
Awesome.
Mhm.
And you also are in charge of the gift basket donation. So if anybody wants to get involved and donate some stuff.
Exactly. We have actually our raffles that we do at the event, our gift baskets. The value of each basket, we do different themes, is between, I want to say, $600 and $1,000. So our baskets are pretty large. There's a lot in them. A lot goes into them.
Yeah.
And we've got some some really exciting stuff this year.
Can you tell us anybody that has donated baskets so far?
Oh, sure. North Fork Helicopter. We've got a great helicopter ride. We've got a lot of our local acupuncturists and healthcare work, holistic healthcare nutritionists, massage therapists have all donated items. We have some of our Gala committee members have actually, gone out and bought, gotten stuff. So they've donated as well. I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Tons of people. You got to show up and find out.
Exactly.
So how did you come to the decision of choosing Lucia's Angels as the honoree of the gala?
Yeah. Every year we try to find somebody, recognize somebody in the community that's doing, good things for, for breast cancer. And Lucia's Angels is one of the only organizations, only organization, I should say, on the East End, including the South Fork and the North Fork, that focuses on late stage women's cancer. So, stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. They also deal with ovarian cancer and uterine cancer, all women's cancers. But they are the only organization that really focuses on that. And unfortunately, we've got more and more women that are being diagnosed with late stage cancer. And we really want to recognize and applaud their work because it's hard. The work they do is really amazing. It's really hard because these women need a lot of care.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't make it. So it's truly, it's our honor to recognize them for the work that they do. They're doing the hard stuff.
Yeah. That's amazing. And they were so nice. I was just talking to them before. They were really lovely people.
Yeah, they're really great. And we've had a long time partnership with them just through the years. We all come together every year in Shelter Island for a 5K run that is organized by a family there. And they've been a part of that. We've been a part of that. So we do come together on occasion for things like that.
That's awesome that you guys really band together.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anybody that's on both boards? Because I know they were saying that one is vice president of one, and then
right. Well, because they have the Southampton Hospital as well, and they have the coalition that's part of there. So I think they've got some double duty. With our Gala committee, we have actually one of our women on the Gala committee volunteers over there at their thrift shop.
Oh,
so
they have a thrift shop?
They sure do. Yep.
Where is that located?
I think it's at the hospital.
Okay, so you can go there and
at the Southampton
anything
Hospital
you buy there
goes to the Southampton Coalition for Women's Cancers.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Those are good things that I like to hear about the East End.
Yes.
And I feel like
we're the best
hidden.
kept secret.
I was going to say, I feel like it's a little bit hidden, and now we're getting it out there so more people can become aware and donate, and you guys could get even bigger. Where do you see the North Fork Breast Health Coalition going within the next 5 years?
I really think that we're going to be expanding our services even more so in terms of being able to offer, more yoga, more of what we already do, and then adding to that. And I think we're also going to be able to increase what we give grant wise.
And do you have included already home care? Maybe you yoga teachers that go into the homes if they maybe can't walk and do
I think that would be
some
amazing.
arm yoga. Or
Absolutely.
take out your head, neck.
I think there's no limit to what we can do and offer. And we're open to ideas all the time. As I said, we are all volunteer. We have no office staff. So a lot of the onus of running things is on our board, which is we all work too.
Mhm.
So this is like a second job.
How
for
does
us.
one get in contact to become a volunteer?
They can, again, go to our website, northforkbreasthealth.org. And there's an email right there. You can just send an email. It's nfbreasthealth@gmail.com. And we can kind of direct you to anything that we might be doing that's coming up. Our big volunteer opportunities are, of course, with the gala, and then with the walk. And then, honestly, the month of October, we have so many opportunities to promote. So we always need help with that.
That's awesome. So I'm Devin Bucci with the Gianna Volpe Report. I'm here with Melanie McEvoy Zuhaski from the North Fork Breast Coalition. And we will be back next week, 1390 WRIV, your hometown station.
Phone ring.
Oh my gosh. Is it still? Oh yeah. Okay. So we are. Sorry guys if that paused. I got a phone call. So unprofessional. Sorry. Yeah. So that was
Okay.
That was it. Yeah. Awesome. Do you
great.
have any last minute thoughts or anything you want to share while we're on Facebook Live?
I mean, if you haven't got your ticket to the gala, get your ticket to the gala. I think pretty soon we're going to be bursting out of the seams at the room that we're in at the Eastman. We're going to need a bigger space. And that's my goal. I want the full ballroom.
I'm learning.
So,
What's up, Tony? This is Melanie.
hello.
McEvoy Zahowski.
Zahowski.
Zahowski. Oh my gosh.
You did the show?
I did, yeah. We're on Facebook Live too, so
How are you?
yeah, I did it.
What happened to Gianna?
She had to go over to WPPB. Shout out Gianna, 88.3. If you want
Yeah,
to listen
she's
to her, she
moving over
comes
there,
on
right?
in 3 minutes. Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. Good luck.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Good
It
luck.
may be the best that you didn't listen.
You
I'm
probably
just
were
kidding.
fine.
Oh, you were fine.
I just get paranoid that my voice isn't radio material. Project from the gut.
Exactly. I had a radio show in college.
Oh, did you really?
Well, yeah, right after college.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? You just seem so calm and like you've done it before. So that, I was like, oh wow, she just like goes like, you can talk.
Yeah.
Like you're a good conversationalist.
Thank you.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for watching. Bye. All
Was there an
right.
animal segment?
There usually is.
I was expecting the animals.